हेलो फ्रेंड्स, हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल में आपका स्वागत है। वेलकम टू यू आवर लवली यूट्यूब चैनल एंड टुडे आई विल टेल यू अबाउट स्टोरी राइटिंग. Story writing is an art, but we have to increase our art by doing some special things by using this story, by understanding this story. Okay, this is story writing. I'm talking about story writing. The Lion and the Mouse. We have a story about two animals, one small and one big, one dangerous and one is not more dangerous. Our first sentence is once there was a lion in the jungle. First of all, we have to find out only three things like as what is subject, what is object, and what is verb, helping verb, main verb. There may be a variety of it, and this is depend on us how much we get to know about the sentence. We must know about the basic knowledge of sentence. There is a one word once. It is telling about something when subject is not available. Subject means we don't know on exact position of that thing, we use there. It is telling about the time. One day, one time, there was something, there was something. But here there is a talking about loin, loin in jungle. If you have children, if you have somebody, you make to understand the story writing to that guys. So we have a lot of things we have to done to complete our tasks. Okay, first sentence I take for you so that you can understand it better way. There in this sentence there is a subject and was is a helping verb, was is a main verb. A loin, a loin is a object and in the jungle telling about the place where is loin. This is adverb and we can say it to object. In any sentence comes to object. Sentence may comes with one object and two object and without object, depend on the sentence. Okay, there is subject and was is main verb. The loin is. If we differentiate this sentence and if we find out how many grammar topic are in this, there is subject was main verb. The loin is a loin is a noun and in the jungle it is telling about the place, location where is. In my last video I have told you about the use of ejmr and the same type of using is was were in. When we talk about location and when we talk about any profession of somebody, we use this types. And if sometimes we use adjective and we tell about somebody's feeling and somebody's condition, we use this type of sentence. Once there was a lion in the jungle. And next sentence we are taking, there is a condition. What is the condition? He is comes for lion. This is a pronoun and sentence are made by the use of noun and pronoun, and then after it a lot of things we have to add to make our sentence best. And here is he is a he is a pronoun and was is a main verb and sleeping is gerund. If we see any sentence by using the after main verb by using first form plus ing, this is a gerund. But we can say it this is a sentence of past continuous tense. But there is not a past continuous sentence, because in past continuous tense we use somebody is happening, somebody is going on, and here is same type sentence of it. It comes like a gerund and it comes like a past continuous tense. He was sleeping. There is a condition, there is a condition of loin. There is a condition of loin is in the sleeping state, is not awoke. Okay, this is subject, this main verb, this is object. Three things we need in all sentence to make you understand better. Next sentence is a mouse lived nearby. Here, a mouse is a subject in the sentence lived, second form of verb, and nearby. It is telling about the place. Where is that thing? So nearby means all around us. All around us. Who is near? A mouse. Yani ki we are talking about two animals, one small and one big, lived, and this is a present indefinite tense. There is we talked about past, and next sentence is it came out of its hole. You know, rat mouse live in a hole, and they dig their hole in ground, and they live in that hole. There is a mouse, and it came for mouse. When when there are when there are small animals, we use it for that. It came out. Came is second form, and second form comes in past indefinite tense. Out is prepositions, and of is also preposition, and its whole mean it is telling about the mouse hole, where mouse lives. And this is it is subject, and came out verb, and its all is object. We need only three words: subject, verb, and object, so that we can make it understandable. Okay, next sentence is it began to jump. It began to jump. Listen, a story is starting. A story is starting. There is a lion, there is a mouse. Mouse lives in a hole, and the lion lives in a jungle, but both animals are in the jungle, and they are on the same position, but lion on ground, but rat on right in their own home, on hole. It began to jump over the. It began to jump. It is the subject in this sentence, and began to jump. If any sentence comes with two verbs, in after first verb we use two preposition between them. It will make the sentence more impressive, and you will get enthusiasm in making this type of sentence. There is a subject, it began, second form of it, and this is the first form. If we add to before verb, it comes with first form of verb, no second, third, and first form with ing. Over the line, over the line. A rat or mouse is a small activity. So when loin is sleeping, it came out, and it jumped on the lion body, and some movement took place there. If there is something happening, so lion have to wake up. This is the compulsion of lion, what is happening on his body. Okay, it began to jump over the line. We have to come out with the knowledge of what kind of sentence and what kind of verb used in this sentence. This is a present indefinite tense because second form of verb came here. Okay, and over the line. This is subject, this is verb, second form, and first form is the infinitive, and over is the preposition, and the loin is the object. We need three things only to make a sentence more impressive. Next sentence is the loin. The loin is subject, woke up. Woke up is object. Up up here is a preposition. The loin woke up. What happened after that when rat came on the loin body? Loin woke up. Loin awoke, and he caught the mouse. Loin was in anger. And he caught the mouse. Here he is the subject, and caught verb, and the mouse object. Caught is the second form. catch, caught, and mouse is the object, subject, verb, and object. This is a past indefinite tense because we use second form in past indefinite tense. He caught the mouse. He caught the mouse means rat on a lion's body, and he caught it. He hold it. He held it in his hand. And what happened next? The mouse begged for mercy. The mouse is subject, begged for second form of verb, and mercy is the object. For is preposition in this sentence, and second form of verb, it is a verb of present indefinite tense. This sentence is according present indefinite tense. The mouse begged for mercy. The mouse begged for mercy. The mouse requested the lion to free him. To free him. The lion took pity on it. Next sentence is, here is the lion is subject. Took pity. Took pity is verb. It is adding word with the verb on it. On is preposition. It is object. The lion took pity on it. The lion took pity on it. The lion is very genuine animal, and he saw there were tears in mouse eyes, and he could not see it for a long time, so he freed him. And three things we every time came to know, that subject, verb, and object. It is object, and took is verb, and the line is subject. We go for next sentence. In this sentence, he is subject, light is verb, and go is also verb. It is an imperative sentence. When we give permission to someone else, so we use the let word. He let it go. He let it go. Uh, I mean to say that the line give full permission to the rat and to the mouse. You can go. You can go. I have freed you, and no problem. I will not catch you again. One day hunter came into the jungle. There is a suspense in this story. What happened? One part of this story is finished here, and next part started. One day a hunter came into the jungle. One day, it is telling about the time, and oh, that incident took place in past, and after some days something is uh, come to happen. One day, it is telling about the time. A hunter. What is the work of hunter? Hunter is a man, woman, and somebody else who hunts the birds, animals. Who hunts the birds, animals. There is a second form of verb, and into is the preposition, and the jungle is the object in this sentence. One day, hunter came into the jungle. One day, after some days passed, and somebody came to catch the lion in the jungle, and he cast his net. Hunter came and he did something. He he had a net. He had a net that is made of the rope strings. So he put his nets on the ground to catch the loin. Loin was sleeping, and his net. Okay, he is the subject, and cast is the verb, and his net is the object. The same loin was caught in the story. Take a turn. The same loin was caught in it, and same loin means that loin. That loin, who's that loin? That loin who was sleeping in the jungle when the rat came out of its hole, and started to jump over his body. The same loin was caught in it. The same loin, here is the, and here is the subject, and was caught in it. Was caught. Helping verb, and caught is third form in preposition, and it subject here. This sentence is passive form. What is the passive form? There are two types of form: active voice and passive voice. In passive form, we stress on object. We stress on object when something is done to subject. The same loin was caught in. The hunter caught the loin. We move on next sentence. He began to roar. Who is he here? Loin is here. Loin is here. He began means he started crying. Roaring for loin we use every time, like as man speak in grief something, so we can call it crying. And if any animals like as loin crying, we can say it roaring. He began to roar. He is subject here. He is a pronoun and singular, and began is the second form of it, and this is a present indefinite tense. And to roar, I already told you when two verbs comes, first we leave the first verb and second verb. On second Before second verb we use preposition of to. It came out. We move on next sentence. It is subject here. Came is second form. This is present indefinite tense. It came out. It means it came out. Who came out? It here is talking about the rat. You must know. You must know you you must have understood these things, so that you can understand this clear way. It came out means the mouse came out, because mouse lives in a hole. He heard the sound of roaring sound of loin. He came out because uh, after after a few days back, loin freed him when there was some movement on his body, which was applied by the mouse. It cut the net it cut the net. It means mouse has a sharp teeth, and he cut the ropes of net, and the line was entangled in it. So there is the second form of verb, and the net is the object here. It cut the net. The loin was free. Thy loin was free. The loin is the subject, was is main verb, and free is object here. So after doing this action by the mouse, the loin get relieved, and loin freed from the hunter, and hunter flee away from that place. He thanked the he thanked the mouse. When somebody do something special work for someone else, so that person give him thankful response. So that type of response was here. He thanked the mouse. His subject thanked is second form, and the mouse is the object. It is present indefinite tense. He thanked the mouse. Moral. If we talk about the moral here, do good, have good. It means that if we do good things for someone else, in future he will do same good things for us, and it is beneficial for the society, for every person. Thanks a lot. If you like our story, if you like our teaching style, so you can give us something special, a big thanks, and you can subscribe our channel if you like it. If something there is need to be improvement, you can add in your comment section. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much, guys.